What's up, guys? This is Chris from DraftDashboard.com. Here are my DFS picks for MLB Monday, May 8th. These picks apply for DraftKings and FanDuel. Before I get started, please drop a like on this video and hit that red subscribe button and hit that bell icon so you don't miss our new videos. In this video, I'm going to go over my top picks for today's MLB slate. And if you stick around to the very end of this video, we'll use the Draft Dashboard tools to make a DFS lineup using the picks we just made. Okay guys, we have an 8-game slate tonight, so let's take a look at the pitcher position. I like Freddie Peralta. He's pitching against the Los Angeles Dodgers. Now Freddie Peralta only giving up a .668 OPS versus lefties. He's facing 5 lefties here tonight, but I like this pick because the Dodgers have only hit 6 of his last 46 pitches. That's a 130 batting average. Freddie Peralta is $10,000 FanDuel salary, $1,400 less on DraftKings. So I think he's got a pretty good price tag as a stud pitcher and a good matchup on DraftKings. And he's averaging 38 fantasy points per game on the season, has an ERA of 3.64, record is 3-2, pitching an average of 96 pitches per game. So I like Freddie Peralta here versus the Los Angeles Dodgers. Okay, let's take a look at the catcher first base position. So a stud pick I like here, Christian Walker. He's got a 54% batting advantage over the low salary pitcher, Braxton Garrett. The splits are good. Now he is $3,500 FanDuel salary and $800 more on DraftKings. So I like Christian Walker as a stud pick here. But if you want to save some salary, take a look at Yasmani Grandal with a 57% batting advantage over a low salary pitcher, Zach Greinke. Yasmani Grandal batting 19% better versus righty pitchers, and he's batting a .826 OPS versus righties. And Zach Greinke pitching his worst ball versus switch hitters, 39% worse than his other pitches, giving up a 1.2 OPS versus switch hitters. Now, Yasmani Grandal is 16 for 54. It's a 296 batting average. He has a 796 OPS. He has 2 home runs, 3 triples. So he's only $2,700 FanDuel salary, $300 more on DraftKings, averaging 8 fantasy points per game on the season. He has a batting average of 275. So I like Yasmani Grandal as a value play here versus Zach Greinke. Before I continue with the picks, I'm excited today because we added a new contest for everyone watching. If you want to enter the drawing for $25 PayPal, all you need to do is like this video, hit that subscribe button, and make a quick comment below to be entered into the drawing. We'll reply to a random comment and let you know that you won. And then we'll send you $25 PayPal. So it's that easy, and we pick a new winner every Saturday and announce them in our video. So get your comment in now so I can add another entry for you. Okay, let's take a look at the second base position. I like Ketel Marte with a 29% batting advantage over a low salary pitcher, Braxton Garrett. Ketel Marte batting 14% better versus lefty pitchers, batting a .887 OPS. Braxton Garrett, he is pitching his almost his worst ball. It pitches pretty bad versus switch hitters, giving up a 1.008 OPS versus switch hitters. Ketel Marte is 1 for 2 here versus Braxton Garrett, and he's got a 1.167 OPS. Small sample size, but a good start and good splits. And he's $3,200 FanDuel salary, $2,200 more on DraftKings, averaging 11 fantasy points per game on the season. And he has a batting average of 267. 3 out of his last 5 games scored 22 fantasy points or more. So I like Ketel Marte here versus Braxton Garrett. Okay, let's take a look at the third base position. I like J.D. Davis with a 61% batting advantage over the low salary pitcher Jake Irvin. J.D. Davis batting 61% better versus righty pitchers, batting a 1.062 OPS. Jake Irvin giving up a .705 OPS versus righties. Now, there's no at-bats versus Irvin yet. J.D. Davis is $3,000 FanDuel salary, $700 more on DraftKings, averaging 10 fantasy points per game on the season. He has a batting average of .286, so I like J.D. Davis here versus Jake Irvin. Real quick, guys, I got great news. For a limited time, we're offering a full 30-day trial to Draft Dashboard. You can try all of our DFS tools for all sports. You can try the Position Optimizer, where you can see the top players ranked for each position. And we added a new Player Trends tool, where you can see the top salary differences between FanDuel and DraftKings. It's a really good tool to help you pick out value for the site that you're playing on. Oh, and if you're tired of doing research every day, we just added a cheat sheet that shows hand-picked plays for the slate. No confusing stat lines, no headaches, just a simple cheat sheet that shows the absolute best players for your lineups. Okay, who do we have at this small forward shooting guard? Who do we have at the shortstop position? I like Ezekiel Duran with a 13% batting advantage over Logan Gilbert. Ezekiel Duran batting a .842 OPS versus righties. Logan Gilbert giving up a .671 OPS versus righties. Now, Ezekiel Duran is 1 for 3 here versus Gilbert, but I like this pick because he's only $2,800 FanDuel salary, $200 less on DraftKings, averaging 10 fantasy points per game on the season, and he's got a batting average of .318. So I like Ezekiel Duran here versus Logan Gilbert. Okay, moving on to the outfield position. So let's see here. I got a few outfielders that I like. Jared Kelenic, Kyle Tucker, and Lourdes Gurriel Jr. But out of those 3 guys, take a look at Kyle Tucker with a 31% batting advantage over Patrick Sandoval. Kyle Tucker batting a .742 OPS versus lefty pitchers. Patrick Sandoval pitching his worst ball versus lefty batters, giving up a 1.038 OPS versus lefties. And I like this pick because Kyle Tucker is 5 for 11. It's a .455 batting average and a 1.591 OPS. And he's got 2 home runs and a double in there. Kyle Tucker is $3,200 FanDuel salary, $1,900 more on DraftKings, averaging 11 fantasy points per game on the season. He has a batting average of .280. So I like Kyle Tucker here versus Patrick Sandoval. If you want to try all these daily fantasy tools for yourself, click the link in the description below this video or just go to draftdashboard.com. You can use our DFS lineup optimizer to build quality lineups using our picks and your own custom player pool. Click the link in the description below this video and try all these daily fantasy tools right now. Thanks so much for watching. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel and hit that bell icon so you can get instant updates whenever we post a new video. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed this video, please smickety smash that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Oh, and please comment below with your favorite player for this MLB slate. I love to hear what you guys have to think. Thanks again and good luck.